everyone. I'm Vanessa Welch, the evening anchor for Boston 25 News, and I'm thrilled to be hosting the MDSC Buddy Walk for the third straight year. This year is certainly different than any Buddy Walk that I've been involved with in the past. Right now, I'd normally be welcoming you all back from walking around Lake Quannapowitt, where our original walk has always been held since 1996. Instead, I want to congratulate you on being the first ever participants in the MDSC Cares Buddy Walk in your own community. Wherever you were walking this morning or afternoon, I hope you had a safe and amazing walk with your friends, family, and loved ones with Down syndrome. Thank you for spreading the awareness and love throughout your communities. The Buddy Walk is also different this year because MDSC is focusing its efforts on supporting our families in greatest need, specifically through its MDSC Cares program. During the pandemic, MDSC has stepped up its efforts to provide direct support to families who have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19. That's why the walk is called the MDSC Cares Buddy Walk. We also want to remind you as well that it's not too late to give. You can do so at mdscbuddywalk.org, and please help us spread the word. We have an incredible program for you today and a lineup of celebrities and dignitaries second to none. Governor Charlie Baker and Lauren Baker, Rachel Coleman of Signing Time, and John Tucker of Born This Way. We have a wild dance party and our top teams awards. But first, we want to get this celebration started with a montage of folks who have made today possible. You, all our team captains, team members, self-advocates, supporters, everyone who has made this walk happen, not only this year, but every year for the last quarter century. You have made it so that together as a community, we are walking on sunshine. That was incredible. Seeing all those smiling faces really brings home why we all do everything we do to make this buddy walk happen. Now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce you to MDSC Executive Director Maureen Gallagher. I want to acknowledge the wonderful work that Maureen and her team and Judd DeQ and the MDSC Board of Directors have done to keep MDSC resilient during this difficult time, never ceasing to deliver the hope and help that so many families depend on. Happy Walk Day, Maureen.
Thank you, Vanessa. It's wonderful to have you back again this year to help us celebrate our first ever MDSC Cares Buddy Walk in your own community. Today, during these challenging times, we're reminded of the strength, determination, and resilience of our community. As we have always done throughout MDSC's 35-year history, we are rising up together to ensure that our loved ones with Down syndrome have every opportunity to lead meaningful, fulfilling lives. Although some of the challenges that we're facing during the pandemic are new, our key principles of dignity, respect, equality, and inclusion for all remain the same. Of course, we miss being all together in person in Wakefield, Westboro, and Hyannis this year. However, in some ways, this is the most unifying buddy walk of all times, with each and every one of you carrying the mission of the MDSC into your own communities. You all have your own unique stories, and by sharing them with others, you are helping us to build a more accepting and inclusive world for everyone. Now, as we get ready to launch our virtual celebration and dance party, I want to personally congratulate each and every one of you buddy walkers and thank you for keeping the MDSC strong. Each dollar you raise encourages inclusion, provides support, advocates for legislation, inspires others, creates opportunities, and supports all MDSC programs for our families. It's not too late to give. You can make a general donation or donate to a team by just going to mdscbuddywalk.org. Finally, I want to give you a brief overview of today's program, including the special guests who are here to celebrate with us. We'll start our program with our esteemed Governor Charlie Baker and First Lady Lauren Baker, who have been extraordinarily supportive to the MDSC. We'll also hear from our Buddy Walk chairs, Denise and Bill Rothwell, and we'll have our award ceremony honoring our top teams with a special Self-Advocate Award honoring the life of Gary Papalardo. We have special entertainment that you will not want to miss, including a special performance by the Dance Inn's Buddy Walk dance team. A song performed by renowned entertainer Rachel Coleman of Signing Time, and an exclusive performance by John Tucker, the star of the hit show Born This Way. And finally, we'll end with DJ Dan spinning his hand-picked tunes for a virtual dance party like nothing you've experienced before. So hang on to your computer and get ready for the show. Now, I'm thrilled to welcome two special guests to introduce Governor Baker and Mrs. Baker, Roxanne Hoke-Chandler and her daughter Faith. Roxanne is an exceptional leader at MDSC, playing an integral role in MDSC's Diversity Task Force and Parents First Call programs for over a decade. She started the 21 Shades Support Group and in 2015 was awarded the Alan C. Crocker Award of Excellence. Roxanne and Faith truly exemplify what the MDSC is all about, and we are so excited to have them both here today. So now please welcome Roxanne and Faith.
Thank you, Maureen. I'm Roxanne Hoke-Chandler, and I'm proud to be here with my daughter, Faith, to introduce our esteemed Governor, Charlie Baker, and Mrs. Lauren Baker. Are you glad to be here, Faith? Yes. I think it's safe to say that Governor Baker's second term isn't going quite as he or Mrs. Baker expected. Keeping the Commonwealth safe from the global pandemic was not exactly on the governor's priority list at his inauguration last year. But that is exactly what Governor Baker has done. Since COVID emerged in March, it has spread throughout the country. Despite some of the earliest identified cases right here in Greater Boston, under Governor Baker's leadership, Massachusetts has had and continues to have one of the lowest positive test rates in this country. Governor Baker is not the only one in the Baker household tackling the pandemic and making a difference in people's lives. Back in the spring, Mrs. Baker, in partnership with the 1-8 Foundation, launched the Massachusetts COVID Relief Fund. These funds supported those across the state most impacted by the pandemic, focusing on essential frontline workers, people of color, and vulnerable populations, including the homeless, immigrant populations, and people with disabilities, and those facing food insecurities. Given that people with Down syndrome are especially vulnerable to COVID, Governor and Mrs. Baker's handling of the pandemic has been so important to the health and safety of our loved ones with Down syndrome. Still, that one issue shouldn't overshadow everything his administration has done for us as a community since taking office in 2014. Personally, as Faith's mom, I am forever grateful for the Governor Baker's thoughts and leadership in the area of disability policy and funding. He has signed our landmark organ transplant bill, so our loved ones are not discriminated against on the operating table. He has brought ABLE accounts to Massachusetts so my daughter and others with disabilities can have a bright, financial, independent future. And with Faith literally turning 22, Governor Baker included in his budget last year historic funding for the Turning 22 Transition Program. Governor Baker truly understands the needs of our community. Furthermore, as Parents First Call volunteer and founding member of the Massachusetts Diversity Task Force in 2007, I am grateful that Governor Baker supports MDSC as an organization, recognizing the value that MDSC brings to our community. He has provided critical funding for essential MDSC programs, including First Call for over the past 6 years. And while COVID has made his job of balancing funding priorities that much harder, we appreciate knowing that we have a governor who understands that our community is among the most hardest hit by the pandemic. We look forward to his continued support as we face tremendous challenges still ahead for people with Down syndrome and with other disabilities in Massachusetts to make sure that they are not disproportionately affected during these challenging times. Our needs in the area of education, health care, home and community-based supports are more important now than ever as we strive to ensure that our loved ones with Down syndrome can lead meaningful, fulfilling lives in the community. And now, Faith and I are proud to introduce and thank Governor and Mrs. Baker for everything they've done. You ready, Faith? Thank you, Governor and Mrs. Baker.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker.
And First Lady Lauren Baker.
And I want to thank Roxanne and Faith for that awesome introduction. And obviously this year is a little different. Lauren and I have really enjoyed the opportunity to go to buddy walks sponsored by the Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress over the course of the past few years. And on your buddy walk day, the sun always shines and it's a beautiful day. And I can just tell you on behalf of both of us how terrific those days are for us, and I'm sure they are for you. But this year is different.
This year, we hope that you all had a great time walking in your local neighborhood and around your town to complete the buddy walk on your own. We love this event and we love this organization. The Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress is such an impactful organization. You make a huge difference in so many people's lives every day. And we thank you for your positive attitude and the great work you do to advocate and celebrate for people with Down syndrome.
I think the advocacy, absolutely a huge part of what makes you special, but also all the services and all the sort of community programming you do, especially during this pandemic. We know how important that is for the people that you serve and for the families that you work with. I guess I'd just close by saying that we both really hope that next year, on your 25th anniversary, we'll have an opportunity to get back together on that big, beautiful lake and do something on a beautiful sunny day, because that's really, in some respects, what the buddy walk is all about. Congratulations on year 24. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Governor Baker and Mrs. Baker, for joining us again this year. We truly appreciate your leadership and support for all people with Down syndrome. For the past 6 years, under the leadership of Becky Robichaux, dancers from the Dance Inn of Lexington have performed at our MDSC Buddy Walk and Harvest Fair. This year, the troupe has really stepped it up a notch. Not only have they expanded to 9 dancers, they've been renamed. They are now officially the MDSC Buddy Walk Dance Team. And I'll let Becky tell you more about how it all came together, but I want to introduce you to them individually. Emily Athanasiadis, Joe Jufrey, Jack Hillman, Henry Brill, Gina Keefe, Alex Robichaux, Delilah Sheehan, Lena Scatrude, and Becca Yell. Now here's Becky.
Hi everyone, I'm Becky Robichaux. Our son Alex is 16 and the MDSC has been a wonderful resource for our family. So I thank you for being here today and I thank you for supporting the MDSC. I'm very excited about this year's Buddy Walk because I had the great pleasure to choreograph the first MDSC Buddy Walk dance team. This year's dance team is comprised of 9 dancers ages 16 to 19, all with Down syndrome. Because of COVID, they've had to practice primarily independently with instructional videos. We met through Zoom twice and then they recorded themselves. They have so impressed me with their talent and dedication. And they did this all in 2 weeks, which I think is extraordinary. So I hope you enjoy the debut of the Buddy Walk dance team as they perform to Best Day of My Life.
Wasn't that incredible? Thank you, Becky, and bravo to each of the dancers. Today is a special day for so many reasons. Despite the pandemic, we've managed to all come together in our own communities and now over Zoom to celebrate our loved ones with Down syndrome on this Down Syndrome Awareness Month. What an inspiration it is to see people tuning in from all walks of life. We have self-advocates, parents, siblings, and other family members, teachers, classmates, neighbors, employers, and others. And we're all here for the same reason, to support our loved ones with Down syndrome and to ensure that they can live meaningful, fulfilling lives. Of course, MDSC's mission has never been as critical as it is this year when so many of our families have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19. This special MDSC Cares Buddy Walk will support our families in greatest need through the MDSC Cares program and other critical MDSC initiatives. Together, we are making a difference for all families. And now, are you ready for this? With each and every one of our team captains leading the charge, we have already raised more than $450,000. Congratulations are certainly in order, so give yourselves a big round of applause. However, we want you to know that it's not too late to give. So keep spreading the word with your networks and tell them to go to mdscbuddywalk.org to donate to your team or just to make a general donation. Every dollar is paving the way for MDSC families to help their loved ones live the lives they deserve. And as we continue to pay it forward, you are helping new families start their journey on the right foot. Now, I'm so excited to announce this year's top 5 teams. In first place, we have Tylon's Troopers out of Watertown, Mass. They have done a phenomenal job, and they're walking for their 9th year in honor of their son, Tylon. We're going to hear from Tylon's parents, Ozge and Eric, in just a little bit. Our second place team this year, hailing from Billerica, Cora's Crew, led by Jennifer Collins and Jamie Pitts. Cora did her first buddy walk in 2018 at just 6 months old and weeks before going into the hospital for cardiac surgery. They were supported by the MDSC Cares program. In third place out of Lowell is Team Donahue. Our dear friend Philip has celebrated some pretty amazing milestones lately, turning 50 last year and his 25th anniversary working at Market Basket over the summer. In fourth place is perennial buddy walk and harvest fair team Bella. Bella's parents, Jim and Jessica Padula of Grafton, were longtime chairs of the Central Mass Buddy Walk and grew that event into an MDSC mainstay. Their entire family has been involved from day one. And last but certainly not least, our fifth place team is Charlie's Angels, led by first-time Buddy Walk chairs Denise and Bill Rothwell of Linfield and their amazing children. We're going to hear from them later today as well. Congratulations to our award winners and to all of our team captains. 157 teams strong, we are grateful to each and every one of you for your dedication and your perseverance in supporting our mission. You've done an amazing job, and we are so very grateful. Now, please welcome Ozge and Eric, our first place team, Tylon's Troopers.
Thank you, Vanessa. I'm Ozge Gateskin. My husband Eric and I are captains for Tylon's Troopers, and we are incredibly grateful today to be here. This is such an important occasion, not only because of what it means to Tylon and our family, but what it means to thousands of people at Commonwealth. This morning, we walk in our community in Watertown because we know firsthand that the funds awareness raised by the MDSC Buddy Walk are critical for Tylon's life.
Yeah, we also like to congratulate our fellow top 5 awardees and thank all the team captains for leading their teams, walking their communities, and joining us in this cause. Personally, we'd like to thank the Shipley Foundation for their immense support. Richard and Faiza, our family is indebted to yours, and we are grateful to have you in our lives.
Tylon was only 5 months old when we did our first buddy walk. It was in 2012, and now he's 8 years old. This is our 9th buddy walk. Very different than previous years, but we will carry on the spirit. And we are thankful to MDSC for everything they have been doing us and they will do us. We are hopeful for a bright future because we know that thanks to MDSC, Tylon will have access to all healthcare and education and employment opportunities. And we are very hopeful and happy that Tylon and all other children will be valued and given opportunities. What do we say?
Happy Down Syndrome Awareness Month!
In June last year at MDSC's annual Down Syndrome Advocacy Day at the State House, we were proud to launch MDSC's latest named fund, the Gary Charles Pappalardo Self-Advocate Fund in remembrance of Gary, a self-advocate who lived a remarkable life from 1964 to 2019. At the event, we were thrilled to have a special guest, Gary's Aunt Sarah, who came all the way from New Hampshire for the special occasion. Today, as we present the Gary Pappalardo Award, I am excited to have another member of the Pappalardo family with us today, Fred Pappalardo. From his early childhood to adulthood, Gary was surrounded by people who not only cared deeply about him, but also helped ensure he would have a meaningful, fulfilling life. Gary's Uncle Fred was one of those people. Now, even after Gary's death, Fred and his family are showing that they remain committed, not just to Gary, but to the well-being of the entire Down syndrome community. The Pappalardo Fund extends Gary's legacy by paving the way for self-advocates in Massachusetts to live out their dreams, just like Gary did. I am proud to welcome Fred Pappalardo to present the Gary Charles Pappalardo Self-Advocate Award.
It is my pleasure to be here today to present the Gary Charles Pappalardo Self-Advocate Award to a very deserving recipient, Lena Gutierrez. This award is named in the memory of my nephew, Gary, who was an important part of our lives. From an early age, his parents helped ensure that he was fully involved in his community. From Boy Scouts to his local bowling team to Special Olympics. The family motto was, the more Gary advocates for himself, the more he knows who he is. For decades, Gary lived with his friends in specialized housing in Brookline, enjoying working numerous competitive jobs, and he lived a full and meaningful life. This award recognizes Gary's love for the community, his ability to advocate for himself, and a desire to make a brighter future for himself and others. Likewise, Lena, this year's Gary Pappalardo Award winner, is working towards a brighter future. A former KitchenAid at Cummings Elementary School in Winthrop, Lena began her involvement with the MDSC through her membership in Familias Latinas Unidas por el Síndrome de Down, a MDSC support group for Spanish-speaking families. In the past 2 years, Lena has grown from attending annual events to being a mainstay at the MDSC Self-Advocate Advisory Council's quarterly networking meetings. As she has become more involved in MDSC membership and empowerment initiatives, Lena's confidence has skyrocketed. In 2015, she spoke to about 400 people at the MDSC's annual conference about her hopes and dreams for the future. She is featured in MDSC's Your Next Star Employment campaign, in which she helps demonstrate the value that people with Down syndrome add to the workforce. Lena is aware that by speaking up and advocating for herself, she is also a powerful example for others. Using her voice and making the case for her own worth, she has shown extraordinary courage as a role model for other women of color with disabilities. In memory of my nephew, Gary, I am proud to present Lena with the 2020 Gary Charles Pappalardo Self-Advocate Award, which includes a financial award of $1,000 to put towards her future pursuits. Congratulations, Lena.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Lena.
I am Lina Victoria. I so happy for the gift. I love Mama Tootie's Down Syndrome Congress. Thank you. Help of us.
Congratulations, Lena.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, Lena, and to all of our amazing award winners. I want to just take a moment now to say thank you to the incredible sponsors of this year's Buddy Walk, beginning with our national Buddy Walk partner, the National Down Syndrome Society. In a year in which so many individuals and companies are struggling, we are extremely grateful that our many friends and companies have continued to step up in such a major way to support our community. Really, without the outstanding generosity of our 30+ sponsors, this event would not be possible. So please join me now in thanking them. Our MDSC Care sponsor, the Shipley Foundation. Our MDSC presenting sponsors, Boston 25 News, Lieutenant James A. Logan Post 6800 VFW, and the Donahue family. And let's thank our supporters for the MDSC Alan Crocker Intern and Dreamcatcher sponsorship. Bill and Peg Regan, Clear Channel, Angiolillo Management Group, including Chris Angiolillo, Mohammed Hayui, and James Angiolillo. A shout out to our gold sponsors, Echo Store Technologies, M&T Bank, MG&M The Law Firm, MGH Down Syndrome Program, and Wellesley Toyota. And please look at all the names behind me as well to see the rest of our very generous sponsors. Finally, in addition to our Buddy Walk sponsors, the MDSC and our Down syndrome community receive critical support from other friends and partnerships too. Let's all appreciate the exceptionally dedicated healthcare professionals and essential workers who care for our loved ones with Down syndrome, especially during these challenging times. Of course, this includes first and foremost the incredible teams at Massachusetts' 3 world-class Down syndrome clinics, the Boston Children's Hospital, Mass General Hospital, and UMass Medical Center Down syndrome programs. Thank you as well to all of the local and national advocacy partners who work alongside MDSC to advocate for key policies that advance the rights of people with Down syndrome. In particular, a debt of gratitude goes to the Massachusetts Department of Developmental Services Commissioner, Jane Ryder, and her team at DDS for all they do day in and day out. It really does take a village to do this work, especially during these challenging times for our families and our loved ones with Down syndrome. MDSC is so grateful for the support from our village of partners and supporters. Now you are in for a very special treat. Rachel Coleman has been a Buddy Walk performer so many times that we're starting to lose count. That's because every time she takes the stage, the synergy between her and the crowd is palpable. And we keep begging her to come back year after year. Rachel not only has countless little fans in our community, parents love her too, because she's not just entertaining, she's teaching. Now, if you don't know her, Rachel is the Emmy Award nominated host and co-creator of Signing Time, a show that teaches basic sign language vocabulary. For the past 20 years, in a fun and musical way, she's helped children to learn to use ASL to communicate their needs and to be understood. We are thrilled to have her with us today for an exclusive MDSC performance. Take it away, Rachel.
Hello, my friends in the Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress. It's Rachel Coleman from Signing Time, and I'm so happy to share your Buddy Walk this year, even from my own backyard. Shall we do some signing time? Okay. Do you know the colors of our rainbow? Do you know the colors of our rainbow? There's red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and blue. Do you know the colors of our rainbow too? Well, Alex knows the colors of our rainbow, and Leah knows the colors of our rainbow. There's red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and blue. Do you know the colors of our rainbow too? Red, red, my flowers are red. Orange, orange, nice and warm. Yellow, just like the sun. Green, green, my giant green frog. Purple, the best sunsets. Blue, the ocean is beautiful. Do you know the colors of our rainbow too? Do you think you know them? What's this one? It's orange. How about this one? It's red. And how about this one? Green. This one? Blue. And this one? Purple. Very nice. You know your colors. Do you know the colors of our rainbow? Do you know the colors of our rainbow? There's red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and blue. Alex knows the colors, Leah knows the colors, and now you know the colors of our rainbow too. Stay safe and stay home. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Rachel. What an awesome performance that was. Early in the calendar year, every year, MDSC convenes a select group of leaders in our community to start planning for our fall Buddy Walks. And throughout the spring and summer months, MDSC's Buddy Walk committees work hard to make sure each of the walks goes smoothly. This includes the Buddy Walk by the Sea on Cape Cod, the Buddy Walk and Harvest Fair in Central Mass, and the flagship Buddy Walk and Family Festival in Wakefield. This year, it is safe to say that our Buddy Walk committee members, including our new co-chairs, Denise and Bill Rothwell, never dreamed that they'd be creating a virtual walk, but they have done an exceptional job this year reimagining the walk by bringing all three walks together for the first ever MDSC Cares Buddy Walk in your own community. So please join me now in thanking our Buddy Walk committee members for their extraordinary efforts to make this walk possible. Stephanie Bentley, Deb Cruz, Danielle Dakotas, Mark DeWeird and Sarah Korber DeWeird, Amy Feinberg, Jen Gentile, Carrie Neenan, Marie Ray, Denise and Bill Rothwell, Susan and Michael Thomas. Now it's my pleasure to introduce your Buddy Walk co-chairs, Denise and Bill Rothwell, who have done an amazing job chairing the walk under these very unusual circumstances, while their whole family has spread MDSC's mission of inclusion and acceptance far and wide.
Hi, everyone. I'm Denise, and I'm here with my husband, Bill, and we are thrilled to be this year's Buddy Walk chairs. Ever since Charlie was 8 years old, we looked forward to celebrating Down Syndrome Awareness Month every October by bringing together our Charlie's Angels Buddy Walk team. In fact, this particular Sunday, every year, has sort of become a family holiday, with Charlie's extended family and friends coming out to support Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress and celebrate her. Fortunately, despite the pandemic, today is no different. We are so grateful to be here with all of you. Happy Down Syndrome Awareness Month. Our journey with Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress started in December 2011 when we discovered we were going to have our third child. As Bill can attest, this pregnancy felt different from the very beginning. I had a sense of peace I didn't experience with my other pregnancies. I truly believed that Charlie was comforting me and telling me not to worry. When the diagnosis was confirmed, I emailed Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress. Within moments, I received these words back from Family Support Director Sarah Cohen. I'm here if you need me. Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress is always here, and as much or as little as you need. We're just here, no expectations and no demands. With this simple message, Sarah not only validated all I was feeling, she also reassured me and gave me hope for the future.
Charlie sped into the world 21 days early on July 19, 2012. That's right, another message from Charlie, 21 days to remind us of her amazing additional copy of the 21st chromosome. At the hospital one day before Charlie was ready to go home, Sarah came in for a surprise visit. She came with a big smile and a few small gifts. Immediately, we felt loved and embraced with hope and endless possibilities. Charlie is now 8, making her way through the world with heart and spunk. She is smart, funny, witty, and clever. She is fully included in her second grade classroom at Huckleberry Hill School in Linfield, and she loves to learn. With each milestone, her friends and family cheer her on, and MDSC has been there each step of the way. We don't know a lot of things during this pandemic, but we do know that Charlie wouldn't be here without MDSC. So thank you for being part of this very special virtual celebration, for raising awareness about all of our loved ones with Down syndrome, and for raising critical funds to support all of MDSC's programs and services. Together, we are really making a difference. Thank you.
Denise and Bill, the entire MDSC community thanks you for the leadership, energy, and persistence you brought to the 2020 MDSC Cares Buddy Walk. A longtime friend of MDSC that we're excited to have join us is John Tucker, aka JT. He's participating in his second MDSC Buddy Walk. He and his mom Joyce joined us back in 2016 for the Buddy Walk and Family Festival, where he met with fans and rapped on stage. John has performed in many shows as a Born to Act player and as a dancer on Straight Up Ability. He's done background for parts in Speechless, Glee, High School Musical, Shameless, and a movie called Orson Last Dance. Most notably, John was a cast member of the Emmy Award-winning TV show Born This Way. As was evident on the reality show, JT is an entertainer through and through, always expressing himself in his music, his writing, and his dance. While attending Performing Arts Studio West, John debuted his open mic skills on Hollywood Boulevard, performed at the Leaps and Bounds fundraising event, and entertained and spoke at several Down syndrome conferences. John is currently working on his second rap album, which will be available to the public soon. Please give a warm welcome to John Tucker.
Hey guys, my name is John Tucker from the hit Emmy Award TV show Born This Way, and I will be doing a rap for the MDSC Buddy Walk. And here it goes. MDSC, believe in your dreams. MDSC, go crazy, go crazy. MDSC, believe in your dreams. You want to be, you want to be. MDSC, back it up, go crazy, go crazy. MDSC, back it up, back it up, go crazy, go crazy. MDSC, believe in your dreams. MDSC, believe in your dreams. You can be what you want to be. Back it up, believe in your dreams. And that was John Tucker from the hit Emmy Award TV show Born This Way. And I'm so happy and so proud to be at the MDSC Buddy Walk. I have Down syndrome, but I do have it, and I do have a disability. But that didn't even stop me from being on a TV show. You can be wherever you want to be, you know. And like my friend Megan Bongar says on the show, don't limit us. And just have fun. Go crazy. Go crazy.
Wow, that was amazing, John. Thank you for being an inspiration and an example that people with Down syndrome can emulate to truly live out their dreams. It's time for me to sign off now, but I can't thank you all enough for having me celebrate the MDSC Cares Buddy Walk with you today. Although we couldn't be together in person this year, you have done an incredible job spreading awareness in each of your local communities about the true capabilities of people with Down syndrome. Thank you for all your support to ensure that MDSC stays strong and continues to advocate for the acceptance and inclusion of all people with Down syndrome. Now, remember, it's not too late to donate yourself or to ask others to support MDSC's critical programs for our loved ones with Down syndrome by going to mdscbuddywalk.org. I can't wait to see you all again next year. That's it for me, but I'm pleased now to hand over the mic to our Executive Director, Maureen Gallagher, for some final thoughts.
What an incredible day we've had today, everyone. Thank you for joining us as we've come together to make a difference in the lives of all people with Down syndrome in Massachusetts and beyond. By participating today in our first ever MDSC Cares Buddy Walk in your community and supporting MDSC, you have accomplished so much. You've provided hope to new and expectant parents, offered critical information and support to all who need it, empowered self-advocates to lead meaningful, fulfilling lives, advocated for crucial policies and legislation to ensure all people with Down syndrome have the resources they need, given Down syndrome leaders across the state access to collaboration and support for one another, opened eyes of employers to the power of people with Down syndrome in the workplace, and helped advance medical treatments and research to ensure all people with Down syndrome can lead active, healthy lives. In return, we pledge to you our commitment to face this pandemic head-on and continue to work together to promote inclusion and equity for all. I want to personally congratulate and thank everyone, particularly our team captains and sponsors, for your collective efforts to raise critical funds to support the good work of the MDSC in the coming year. And finally, special thanks to our board of directors, management team, our honorary board, and our many volunteers at the MDSC who dedicate endless hours of service. We could not do what we do without them. Now, we have the post Buddy Walk dance party coming up in a few minutes with our dear friend, DJ Dan McLean. He is the father of 2 children with Down syndrome, and he has gained a reputation as the Down syndrome community's greatest DJ. He'll begin in just a few minutes after the rolling credits. In closing, I want to offer my best wishes to you and your family to stay healthy and safe. Please don't hesitate to contact us as we go through the year together to reach out and let us know how we can best support you and your family. Happy Buddy Walk Day, everyone.
Thank you for walking from the Gentillies.
Yay! Mwah.
Thank you for walking with us.
Thanks for watching.
Hello everybody, we'd love to say thank you for walking and donating to this year's Buddy Walk. It's a special one for us. It is Riley's first Buddy Walk and it's her very first birthday.
I just want to thank everybody for supporting Chorus Crew and donating. Thank you.
Hey, get back to walk.
Thank you for walking with us from the Padula family.
Yeah, what do you want to say to everyone who helped us and donated this year to Team Mia?
Thank you.
We love so much. Say bye, everyone.
Hello from the FLL team, Steampunk Ketchup.
Go! MDSC!
Thank you for walking with us.
Hi, everybody. This is Faith and her mom, Roxanne. We want to say, what do we say, Faith? Thank you for walking. Buddy Walk. Yay!
Thanks for walking.
Thank you for walking and supporting my sister Emma.
Thank you for walking and supporting Emma and all people with Down syndrome.
Thank you for walking.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
And welcome, walkers and walk supporters, to the MDSC Cares 2020 Dance Party. We've already got a room full of people that are dancing right now. I hope you can join me. And get moving. Keep it going. Let's get this going.
If I try, it's a solid face. Now I'm a believer. I'm not a taste. I'm down in my mind. Said I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Said I'm a believer. Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like a swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Can see and don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and let the glow. And here I stand, and here I stay. Let it go, let it go. Oh, let it bother me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. Up here in the golden air, I finally can breathe. I know I left a lot behind, but I'm too relieved to breathe. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and let the glow. And here I stand, and here I stay. Let it go, let it go. Don't ever bother me anyway. Standing, frozen in the life I've chosen.
Nice moves, everybody. Keep it going.
The past is all behind me, buried in the snow. Let it go, let it go. Cold never bothered me anyway. Let it go, let it go. Turn my back and slam the door. And here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let it go, let it go. The cold never bothered me
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down.
Hope you guys are having fun out there. I love playing this music. We have plenty more music coming on up. Don't forget that you guys can still donate for this wonderful cause. That's why I'm here. This is my family. I will DJ for them anytime they ask me to. You guys know that.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly, and you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I don't wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I had enough. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
All right, guys, we're down to about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes of dancing. For those of you at home watching this, thank you for dancing with me. What a great way to end the Buddy Walk day. Keep up the moves.
Now I really come to see that life would be much better once you're gone. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it
All right, we're down to the last minute, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Thanks to all of our buddy live streamers and dance party. We're going to keep this going for all of you on Zoom. Stick around. Everybody else, thank you for being here as we get ready to sign off on the behalf of the MDSC. Thank you so much for supporting us. And let's get down to the last song.
Got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on.
And if you want it inside your soul,
Just open up your heart, let music take control.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Under the lights when everything goes,
Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close.
when we move, well you already know.
So just imagine.
Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on.
All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance.
There ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing.
I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on.
I don't need no reason, don't need control.
I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Under the lights when everything goes,
Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close.
when we move, well you already know.
So just imagine.
Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on.
All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance.
There ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing.
I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling. Yeah. So keep dancing.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, bye. Thank you so much, everyone, for walking this year. We really, really sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. Have fun.
Thank you.